Right, hello everyone and welcome to my review of Wrong Turn 4. And Wrong Turn 4 is the prequel to all the other ones, and it's where did the hillbillies come from? As it turns out, they came from a mental asylum. Didn't see that coming. You know, I should have, but no, they came from a mental asylum. And that's what happens, you know. That's why you just kill people like that when the moment you find out they exist. You don't do what these people do. Oh, we are smart doctors, we shall put them in a cage and experiment on them. You don't do that because it makes them real pissed off. But no, that's the premise of this film, and it's good, it's executed well. Because as a prequel stands, you know for a fact that no matter what these heroes do, then the people are going to survive. You know, I mean, let's face it, the survivors might get out as well, who knows, but at the end, the monsters are going to live, because they're going to terrorise people for another few films now. But it does it well. I mean, let's face it, it goes on a very different slate to the other three films at this point. For one, it's in the snow. You wouldn't think that'd be a big difference considering it's also in a building. So there's two big differences. It's not in the wild of the woods. It's either outside in a blizzard or it's in this building, and that's, you know, that takes down a very different slate because the hillbillies can't really place their traps like they have been in the other ones. All they can do is lock a door here and there to herd them in the right direction. But apart from that, it's just very, you know, the same sort of premise, because they're there, they're going to kill you, and they're very good in the way they do it. I mean, like I said, they love their barbed wire, don't they? If you watch the films, you know the hillbillies love barbed wire. I mean, they hang a girl by it, just ugh, gruesome. But yeah, the best scene in this film, and people are going to know this scene if they've seen the film now, and that is the human fondue. You don't know what that means? I don't even know what fondue is in anyway. I actually want to see what it's like now. But human fondue. They have the guy strapped to the table. He's alive while they do this, but they're cannibals, so they don't give a fuck. And they eat him piece by piece. First, they slice some of his arm off and stuff. Some arm, some chest, whatever. And then they go in and remove his liver. While he's alive during this, okay? God knows how much pain this guy's in, and he isn't even screaming that much. But no, they do this, and then they like dip it in, is it oil or something? Is it cooking oil? I'm not really sure what it is they dip it in with their, you know, shish kebab sticks, but they do that and then they eat it. And as I put it looked tasty as well. It actually made me hungry while I was watching this, but don't worry, I'm not a cannibal, so we're all good. And that is probably the best scene in this film, just the fact how gruesome it is, really. But hey, it is a good scene. The rest of it, in all fairness, you don't like. This is another one where you don't really care about the people in it. You're just home. In all fairness, every single person you look at and think, I want you to die, I want you to die. You can survive for a bit, but I hope you die eventually. You die now, die in the credits, I don't care. But no, most of them do survive a fair bit, which was interesting because most people, it's a big group, so you're like, plenty of fodder for the cannon, plenty to kill off. And no, they all die at like very drawn out pace. I mean, it starts off, I think 2 people die. 2 or 3 people die to start off with, then leave it about half an hour, then about another person dies, then go on about another 20 minutes, then oh, everyone's dead. That's how it's good. That's how it goes. That's like the pace of this film. It's like drawn out, dead, 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 drawn out, dead, drawn out for the rest of the film, dead, 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 dead. That is how it goes. So yeah, but it works. And I've got to say as well, I really find it interesting at the end with just this little niggle for how hopeless the situation these people are in, and that is the fact of they send the one girl out because she's the best skier, even though she's clearly shit. Otherwise she would have got help. Okay, I'm just saying, if she was a good skier, she still would have managed to get help, but she didn't. And that is, at the end, you see where she ends up, because you don't see her for the rest of the film, and where she ends up about that far away from the road. But obviously, she was in a blizzard where she left, so no one's on the roads. Now a load of people are on the roads, and it's just like, quite if you turn your head, you can go, road, dead woman, road, dead woman. That is how hopeless their situation was. They were mere feet from salvation, and they fucked it up big time by sending her. I don't mean to be mean to her because she's a dead girl now, but I'm just saying she could have got help, she fucked it up. However, the help wouldn't have done anything, the help would have got there and they would have died. That's what happens in these films. It's a fact. You know it, I know it. That's the purpose of help in these movies. They turn up for a few seconds just to die. But no. And yeah, so that is Wrong Turn 4 for you. And the listings of how it rates up to the other three that I've seen, I've got to say, let's see, as always, 1 is at the bottom. I'd say this one's really on par with number 3, and then 2's definitely up the top. But I haven't seen 5 yet. Hopefully I will get to see 5 soon and review that for everyone. But I have not seen it yet, so that could steal it, or it could take the shittiest place, or it could still be in the middle, I don't know. If you have seen Wrong Turn 5, please, comment or something and say what it's like. But no. So, thank you, and I hope you enjoy watching these videos.